It's unfortunate to see Russell Westbrook go through what he's going through, man. Great talent. Left OKC to try to win. Had a few rough spots, man. Getting scapegoated. Everything was on Russ everywhere he went. That's not cool, man. Leaving OKC, you go to Houston. That doesn't work out. Him and James Harden. Then you go to Washington. That don't work out. Then you find yourself in LA with LeBron James and AD, which I think the Lakers put too much on Russell, man. I think they thought he was the OKC Russell. They were taking pictures with him, LeBron James and AD like they're a big three. And if you have that assumption, then you're thinking he's at that level that he once was, and you can clearly see that Russell lost a step. He's still a good player, but he's not the player that would make up of a big three. And that's the reason why I believe that, the microscope was on, and they were like, okay, well, if we brought him here to help the team, we're losing, it must be him. When all actuality is, you needed more than just him. And like I said, he's not the player that he once was. You can see that. They should have seen it. They should have did their homework. And that's what you got to do. When you're making moves like that, you got to see what's going on. Not just looking at a name. You got to look at production. What are we going to get out of this person besides jersey sales or, whatever. And now he's with the Clippers, man. He hasn't been there long, but it's already gone to a bad start. People daring him to shoot. Russell had a nice mid-range game at one point. Not much. He really wasn't a big three-point shooter, but he did have a nice mid-range game. Russell was good for taking you to the cup. He'll take you to the basket real fast. Drop a guy off, high flying, fly over you, dunk over you, stuff like that. So, now as shot isn't, like I said, he wasn't a three-point shooter. So, I seen a game the other day, Draymond Green just telling him, daring him to shoot it, and I think he just passed it. It's just like, at this point in time, I think, he needs to just go somewhere. First of all, I don't think he needs to retire. I think Russell still has some thing. He still have a little juice left. He's just not the OKC Russell. That's all. And people have to understand that. Maybe just call him Russell. If you put the whole name Russell Westbrook, you're thinking high flying, dunking, dude. You know what I mean? Or just make it to whereas you can understand he's not that guy no more. And that's where the problem lies. People get him and they're like, ooh, we're better. We got Russell. Ooh, yeah. They're thinking of the triple doubles and this and that and that. But that's not it. And it has to be a mutual understanding on both sides. Russell needs to go somewhere and where they understand he's not the Russell of old. You're not going to get that take a guy to the rim as fast as Russell used to. He's not dunking on people like he used to. He'll get you if he catch you, but, Russell used to come down and challenge you, dare you to be up under there. He's not doing that no more. A little bit more turnovers than he's used to, but he's always turned the ball over, but it's just a little more now. See, the thing about Russell and his turnovers is he gave you more points. He gave you production, so you can kind of like, all right, overlook the turnovers. So, but now his production ain't what it used to be, and it's like, oh, he's a turnover machine. And that's he always played like that. So you have to understand, you're not going to get that production that you're used to. You're used to seeing when you say Russell Westbrook. You're not getting that. He's not that no more. A team's going to have to understand that, and say, okay, well, we'll take whatever you got left in the tank. Whatever you bring to the table, we'll use. And on the flip side, Russell has to know himself. He knows he's not the same player. He can feel it when he's running. You know he's not jumping as high, getting to the basket as fast. And him knowing that, he's going to have to take less money and know he can't get paid like the Russell of old. And I think if the two can come to that conclusion, if they can come to that common ground, I think everything will be all right. And you won't see Russell making headlines, oh, he's, Russell this, Russell that. Because he's going to teams like the Lakers that are in win now mode. LeBron James, AD, you bring Russell in. They're in win now mode. They're trying to win. Then you go to the Clippers, same thing. Paul George, Kawhi Leonard. They're winning, They're tired of being little brother to the Lakers, so they're winning. They're trying to win. They're in win now mode, as I say. So, and it's a LA market. Both teams are in LA. It's a big market. So the microscope is going to be on you. If anything you do, you miss a shot, you turn the ball over, anything you do, you're going to make headlines. When you're on teams that are on win now, that's in win now mode. So I think what Russell needs to do, the best place for him to just go, and he needs to stop trying to win, because he's not, unless he's going to take a role. I'm not going to say stop trying to win. That sounds stupid. But he needs to stop with the going to the teams that are like chasing, and just go to where you can win some games. And with the league, you never know what a team is going to do, man. You might go to a team, look at Kawhi Leonard. Do you think he thought he was going to win a championship with Toronto? He didn't even want to be there. I know he didn't pick to go there, but still, it's like he ended up there. He was like, okay, ended up winning a championship. So you never know. You might say, why would you sign with this team, or why would you go there? And they might end up making a trade. Those happen, getting a draft pick, and then boom, they're a powerhouse. So I think he needs to go to a team that's just, up and coming. Every team wants to win. And the best team, I think, that will give him, he can finish the rest of his career, is back home with OKC. You go home with OKC, man. They'll welcome you with open arms, man. Fans still got your jersey. The true ones, Westbrook fans, they no need to hate the man for wanting to win. He brought you some good years, so the true ones will still have your jersey. You'll sell some tickets, and everybody will be happy. They'll be happy to have you back. You'll be happy that you'll be happy to be wanted, You'll be wanted. They'll probably have a banner, welcome home, Russ. And you can just play your game. They're not going to put too much on you. They're not going to try to scapegoat you and say, oh, well, we was winning until Russ came, because they're not in win now mode. They got some young players, and they have some young players. They're not far. So that'll be a nice spot for Russell to just go back home and continue and finish his career in peace, because I hate to see him go through what he's going through, always being the scapegoat. Now, granted, some plays, games he do contribute to the loss, but not every game, not every loss you see Westbrook. No, that's not cool. So, what do you guys think? Should he retire? Hang it up? Or should he continue? And if so, where should he go? If not the Clippers, I say OKC. Let me know in the comments. Thanks again for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bells to get all the new videos. And until next time, I'm out.